All right, team, sitting here on the back of the Land Cruiser. I tell you what, this thing's awesome, man. It's almost 35 years old and still humming. Here's why I'm here. I'm gonna talk about three basic things. Number one is the adventure piece. A lot of y'all who are already adventure aficionados, I don't have to twist your arm and convince you this is a good idea to be in the outdoors. But for some of you that have maybe thought, how do I kind of get to that level? How do I clear my mind? I'm starting this new endeavor with the MBA program, but I'd like to really just get centered on what I stand for and what all this stuff's about. The outdoors is the best spot to do it. You can't think of a better place than the wilderness to be able to do those things. When you're thinking about the wilderness though, and you're thinking about why it is that you need to be out there, it's not just to get outdoors. There's a lot of things that happens with Mother Nature that just gets you recentered, calm. You stop getting signal, so it allows you to just really get in tune with what you think, what your thoughts are actually like. But the biggest thing is because of the human connection. You're gonna be able to be around a lot of your classmates, your folks that are around you, and future leaders, that you're gonna be able to build a bond there that I would say starts off your entire program on the right feet. Then again, there's nothing wrong with kicking off a class and doing that kind of awkward winter formal thing about like figuring out if you like each other or not, and if we're gonna get along. Are you into cars? Are you into, fintech? Are you into healthcare? That's all great, but the reality of it is the biggest thing is you're just gonna get to know each other as humans first. The other reason Alaska is gonna be epic is because of the programming that's in there. Not only on the adventure side, but the leadership side. Sure, the adventures, we're gonna hike some of the most iconic routes with ecosystems that you'll be in the mountains, and then all of a sudden you'll be in waterways and you'll be able to kind of see glaciers. It'll be just one of those things where you're gonna get a lot of action-packed viewing, a lot of bucket list items checked off in one go. We're also gonna have this private wildlife charter where we're getting on this vessel and we're gonna go check out things up close and personal, from wildlife in the sea and from things that are on land, and be able to interact in that regard. And we're also just gonna be able to enjoy some of the epic Alaska cuisine and just the fresh air and the total sunlight that you get in the summer. A lot of vitamin D. But the leadership programming is the part, and the team building is the part that you gotta really be open to. And the reason I say you're open to is because we're gonna start going deep into the things that makes you tick as a future leader, makes you tick as a person, and makes you understand what you stand for. Everything from what your leadership philosophy is to how do you navigate tough workplaces, and how do you build really great teams that can go the distance and be elite. All those things come together, and that's all the stuff that we're gonna talk about out there. And then finally, you'll have me with you on this trip. So if you wanna pick my brain about what it takes to run companies from fintech to performance brands, all the way to what does it take to start new ventures or investments, or just what it's like to grow up on a normal climb the ladder in a corporate world, I'm here to help and here to serve. So we look forward to seeing you on the mountain. Don't miss out. I'll tell you, it's gonna be very clear who went on this trip and who didn't when you start the next year. We'll see you out there.